Closing couple of seconds. This doesn't give you the opportunity to set and really advance any type of offense. One of the greatest nights I've had in boxing domestically. Pleasure of being up at the Gosford Leagues Club. November of 03 for Johnny Cotterill and Alan Luxford. An amazing atmosphere on one of Angelo's nights, Jeff. Two local guys with plenty of support. Central Coast stood up and said that night, we love our boxing. What a night that was. What a war it was too, Cotterill and Luxford. Just stabbing the left hand out again was Cotterill, doubling up on the jab. Trying to push the right hand. Brad Hemming at this point in time is just thinking, go away, give me half a foot. Give me something, just some breathing space.
Johnny Cotterill is relentless. He's getting hit. As soon as he gets in, he just walks in, doesn't even think about it.
Two tough boys here in our main event of junior welterweight.
That must take the spirit away from Brad Hemming. Every time he does something, this kid just bounces straight back towards him. Oh, a couple of good right hands there by Hemming.
John Cotterill has to be careful. His corner have acknowledged that. Will John recognise it? He is in control of this contest.
This is Hemming's best round by far.
Final couple of seconds of round 7. Does Brad Hemming get the nod here?
I'm going to give him a round.
Cause for optimism, perhaps, for you, Brad Hemming fans. Did he do enough to win the round in your mind? Let's listen in to
Just a real quick hello to two people who aren't here today from Bribey Island. Ray Sinclair, Senior and Junior. I know you're watching the fights up there. Have a good time. And Ray, I don't blame you for not coming, mate. I know you've got a special treat up there tonight. Congratulations.
Have a look at some of the action from that previous round. Around John Cotterill was caught a couple of times, and when he moved back to his corner, he was telling them it was just a push. It was a push. He didn't hit me. We get the proof, John. You were tagged a couple of times and you shouldn't have been. Round 8, 8 of 12. Here's Jeff Fennick's card, 69-64. No over. Two men touch gloves. Hemming on the front foot. Now comes Cotterill again. Still applying the pressure. John Cotterill just slowly moving forward, cutting off the ring very well as Hemming moves onto the front foot. A little bit of variation shown by Brad Hemming, trying to get back into this fight.
Well, it's going to be very difficult. He's got to really put the pressure on now, and he's got to step up if he wants to get back in this fight.
Pushed into the corner. Cotterill has just cut the ring off so well tonight. Hemming far from disgraced. He's been outstanding himself, and a good straight right hand. That caught Cotterill's attention again. Not big boys, under 64 kilos, but plenty of punch.
I'll tell you what, both boys are very, very fit as well.
Yeah. Because it has been fought at a good pace.
Oh yeah, we've got Cotterill who hasn't stopped throwing punches. We've got Henry who's copped a lot of punches, especially to the body. And they're both still there, both looking pretty fresh at this moment. Oh, big right hand that just missed by Hemming.
Wasn't a lot in it. Both guys still on the toes, bouncing around the ring. How much longer will that go on for? Hemming with a big wayward swing. That wasn't going to break down the defences of Cotterill. We've seen Hemming find success when his punches are long and straight.
Yeah, that body shot seemed to hurt Hemming a little there. Hemming should be throwing the uppercut. That's the punch that he Cotterill with all day, but he really just hasn't thrown it. He's thrown the straight right, but he hasn't had the variation. Bring it up the middle. There you go. There's a punch. Went over the top. Down he went, Cotterill.
It's a wild one from Hemming. Low success rate, but he is behind and well and truly on points. Boo Cotterill there with Angelo Hyder. Delivering instructions to Johnny Cotterill. Normally it is just the Cotterill boys in the corner, but Angelo up here lending a hand, fellow Central Coast native. Pace hasn't really slowed down a great deal at all, Jeff.
No, it's been a pretty consistent pace for both boys. And, you know, like I said, both boys have worked really hard for this fight.
First couple of seconds of this round, the first any real indication that perhaps Johnny Cotterill's starting to look a little tired. Reaching for his punches, happy to grapple.
You're right there, he's just falling short with his punches. His right hand is just falling short.
Look at this. The boys trading blows in the blue corner. Hemming did very well to turn Cotterill around. Fight on. Cotterill must be well and truly ahead on points.
Well, I've got him winning 7 of the 8 rounds.
Yeah. There's that right uppercut. A hopeful right uppercut from Hemming. Suffered 6 losses in 19 fights, Brad Hemming. 2 of those to Mick Shaw, 1 to Chris McCullen. Hemming sneaking through the defences there, right on the button. Hemming really using all of the ring, and he's been forced to. Is the fact that Cotterill has fought this on the front foot from the very outset. .30 seconds left, round 9. What a night. On your sports leader, Fox Sports. Gone to the judges' scorecards. We've seen a beautiful knockout earlier from Nathan Briggs. Matt Amy's Sonny Michelangelo. Brutal finish there. And what about the no contest between Muhammad El Omar and Matt Powell for the national featherweight title? 9 rounds down, 9 minutes of work to go for these two guys. The ABA interim junior welterweight title is on the line. A forehead full of Vaseline for Brad Hemming, and this is one of the reasons why the guys have traded leather for 9 rounds in total. Starting to feel a little on the sore side. Anything to help is appreciated. Been fought in a good spirit too.
3 rounds to go. Hemming's got to do something very, very special to change this around.
Hemming went the distance with Chris McCullen over 10 just 3 months ago. It's a unanimous decision, a complete shutout, if you like, in favour of McCullen. That's certainly one of many domestic stouters I'd like to see in 07 is Chris McCullen and Johnny Cotterill. Hemming sneaking through with a 2-punch combination in the middle of that Johnny Cotterill flurry. Cotterill had more punches, Hemming's 2 were better. What are you going for? Quality or quantity? A nice mixture is ideal. I can't believe how fresh Brad Hemming looks, Jeff.
Yeah, Cotterill's the guy who's really on him and breathing in there very heavy.
Again, turning to that right hand turn, does it again. Every time Hemming goes to his right to create some room for himself, Cotterill shuffles diagonally to the left to try and cut off the ring, and that's where Cotterill has had a great deal of success tonight. Okay, reaching for his punches there, John Cotterill. Sign fatigue has set in, and it has every right to. On the back foot. A bit over 30 seconds left in the 10th.
Heard a call from Hemming's corner. What have you got to lose now? Go for it.
It's about right too, isn't it?
Well, if you want to win, mate, my theory is I prefer to get carried out than to walk out or to give it 100%. Yep.
At the end of the round, again it missed. He needs it to connect for mine. Another Johnny Cotterill round. Good display from both guys.
Especially after you're punching. The jab looks good, mate. The jab looks good. Real good. Get down behind your shoulder when you jab tight. What to say?